Coming right up for Chicago, presently in possession of the 7th spot in the East. A middle-of-the-pack team trying to make that next step. And we'll be right back for tip-off. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Emmanuel Quickley. He's out there with R.J. Barrett. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 4-man position. And for the Bulls, Josh Giddey out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in at the point. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all 5 guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Now here's Quickley. The shot off that time. Carter against Quickley. And the dunk by LaVine.
No surprise here. LaVine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Quickley. Outside Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
On the wing, LaVine, guarded by Barrett. Got a piece of it. We played just over a minute here in the first. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Barrett. His last outing, he had 24 points. And he drives in. That one drops for him.
Man, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Barrett. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
LaVine, that one's good.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have LaVine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Quickly drives in. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's Quickley, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now here's Carter, trailing by 2. And checking out some numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Toronto shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Barrett. The 11-footer. And the shot goes down. Barrett's got 6. The Bulls trail by 4. Outside Giddey. Pass to Levine. Carter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Levine against Barrett. Here's Vucevic. Second chance effort. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Personal foul. And good whistle there.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Stand on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season, and to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Now that's impressive. Levine is not afraid to get flashy.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Over quickly. Vucevic gets the bucket.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Barrett passes to quickly. Chicago grabs the miss. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Now here's Barnes. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Quickly against Carter. And that one's good. Quickly.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Bulls have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Levine finds Carter. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Smith's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's quickly. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. On the attack, Carter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
First one falls for him. Chicago making some changes. Williams is checked in for Smith. Terry comes in for Giddey. And it's ball in for Zach LaVine. And so Carter nails them both. Now here's Mitchell. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Edey. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfect.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the strike.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. One shot.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Now here's Horton Tucker. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Terry. The rebound by Murray.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
On the wing, Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Here's Terry, averaging around 5 points a game. Launches it. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Edey. Here's Fernando. Here's Rupert. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Toronto, number 1.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Horton Tucker, the pass to ball. Takes a 13-footer, and they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And how about the agility of Ball? Being quick and precise with his movements.
Knocked away. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Horton Tucker for Chicago. They've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Terry. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Mitchell. And Vucevic with the block.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's Ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Second personal foul.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the away team, Edie. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls leading by 9. Ball surveys the floor. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Fernando grabs the miss. Toronto trails by 9. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Williams. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
To the inside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Terry. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Edie, covered by Smith. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 10. Horton Tucker on the wing. Pass to Terry. Up top, Smith. Ball with it. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
The Raptors shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Down low. With the fadeaway. And book it, Fernando. Fernando's got 6 points. And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this, looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
And so here is Chicago. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. So for the Raptors right now, Shepard is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Murray. Then there's Barnes. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Toronto trails by 10. Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. Good D by Ball. Well, Chicago's shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He has 7.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Here's Barnes. And it's Kitty with a rebound. Bulls leading by 12. Williams on the wing, defended by Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Ayton, he's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Murray. Both free throws good from Barnes. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. 10-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Bulls leading by 8. Levine finds Kitty. And Ayton pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
Pass to Williams. Now Levine. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Giddey against Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
The ball's knocked loose. It's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Toronto, number 1. Number 5, the Bulls.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Outside for Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
But I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's Mitchell. Hayden against Williams. Outside for Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Bulls ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Massey, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. Bulls leading by 4. And here's Carter. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Giddey. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Shepherd. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Right side Carter. Over quickly, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at Chicago. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed. And, of course, there's the Raptors. They're 5 spots behind them.
Checking out the Bulls, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
First team foul.
Ball right side. It's blocked. Quickly with the ball. Now Carter defending. The 11-footer. And here's Shepherd for 3. Sinks the tray. Shepherd's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Charles Bassey, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Terry's checked in for Ball. Fernando's checked in for Toronto. No good on the second free throw. Chicago leading. Outside Levine. Outside Giddey. Outside Carter. Rebound Toronto. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Here's Carter. Toronto making their last shot. Left side Giddey. Massey pulls it in.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Fernando, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a three-point Toronto lead. Chicago shooting pretty well at 45%. Terry, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, I'd question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Gordon Tucker comes in for Carter. Rupert, he's checked in for Toronto.
One shot.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Now here's Quickly. From 12 feet. And that one's good. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Quickly. Here's Terry. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And he gets that one. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Terry. Takes it inside. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Toronto leading by 4. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Levine passes to Horton Tucker. To the paint. Smith inside. 11 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Rebound Toronto. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shot is up. Shot by Levine, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now here's Quickly, defended by Horton Tucker. Quickly passes to Fernando. 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Smith. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
And he knocks down the first one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Edey's checked in for Toronto. Murray comes in for Quickly. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Now here's Horton Tucker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Toronto leading by 8. Barrett with it. 14 points for him. Chalk up 2 there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the Bulls call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side, Horton Tucker. Outside, Levine. To end the drought. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Now here's Murray. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Horton Tucker, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Williams is checked in for Chicago.
Patrick Williams.
Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Horton Tucker, the pass to Terry. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Lets a 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Deflected. And he's able to get it back to the left wing. A clear look for Vucevic. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the basket by Rupert.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Terry. Drains it from 9 feet away. Terry's got 6. 34 seconds left in the first half. Now Mitchell. Pass to Fernando. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for the away team, Bruno Fernando. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls trail by 10.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Horton Tucker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's really stood out for them to this point. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting the pitch shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, you can check out their field goal percentage.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They've got Josh Giddey. Javon Carter is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Smith in at the power forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Quickly, passes to Ayton. Over Giddey. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, yeah, there is some flex to Ayton's game. He doesn't have to have both feet in the paint to score.
Now here's Carter. It's Giddey on the wing. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Giddey passes to LaVine. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Emmanuel Quickley. First personal foul. First team foul.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line for this one.
Zach LaVine. One shot.
One shot.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who plays at a very high effort level like that.
Barnes passes to Ayton. Here's Bassey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bassey's got his second bucket on the night.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Giddey against Barnes. Outside LaVine. From behind the arc. Oh, LaVine, an aerial assault.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Barrett drops them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Giddey finds Carter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Barrett. Barnes against Giddey. Got a hand on it. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Giddey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Levine. Off target from three-point range. Toronto leading by 12. Outside Barrett. With the 10-footer. Here's Ayton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Levine passes to Giddey. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Barnes. From 7 feet away. Here's Bassi. And it's rejected. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, OD brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Levine passes to Carter. Left side Barnes. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 14. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Levine against Barrett. Pass to Bassi. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jalen Smith.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he can't get the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw is good. Here's Carter. Pass to Giddey. Back to Carter. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Carter's got 5.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Shepard. Back to Quickly. Up and over Carter. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He has 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Levine. He's got 15. And, yep, it's good.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
And Toronto calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach.
Murray's checked in for Toronto. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. Toronto in second.
And, you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Quickly against Carter. And that one's good. Quickly's got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
First one falls for Chicago. Terry comes in for Giddey. And it's Horton Tucker in for Carter. Edey's checked in for Toronto. And quickly drops them both. The Bulls trail by 14. Outside Horton Tucker. It's Williams, high post. Back to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Shepard. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Chicago with a rebound. Up top, Horton Tucker, guarded by Quickly. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Good D by Murray. Toronto leading by 14. Pass to Edey. Now here's Quickly. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Rupert, he's checked in for Toronto.
Rupert.
Murray passes to Quickly. Here's Rupert. Jump shot is good that time.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Edey. Over Vucevic. And it's Edey missing. The Bulls trail by 16. Ball outside. Terry, the pass to Ball. Vucevic with it. 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
First personal foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the away team, Emmanuel Quickly, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Toronto making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Toronto leading by 12. Quickly outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 14.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Now Vucevic. Back to Horton Tucker. Here's Terry. Kept alive. Another shot. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 7 points for the quarter.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Quickly against Ball. Pass to Rupert.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
15 foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Rupert taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Barnes, he's checked in for Quickly. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls trail by 14. Timeout called. The Bulls.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to...
And with a quick break, let's see which rookies are making the greatest impact on the glass. Zach Edey on top.
And even though he's a rookie, he doesn't fear anyone. When it comes to rebounding the ball, he's all business and shows a lot of heart doing it.
Horton Tucker with it. Checked by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. They're running. It's tipped. Here's Terry. Give him 8. Here's Horton Tucker. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Shoots from 12. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic is the Bulls trail by 14. Now here's Horton Tucker. Still without a bucket. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Rebound Toronto. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Inside, Edey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Horton Tucker, the pass to ball. There's the drive with the 10-footer. And that one's long. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago.
For your Bulls, Jalen Smith.
32 seconds left in the third. Ball outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his third assist of the night.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that.
That's his fifth, making 11 tries.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Horton Tucker. With 2 seconds left. The shot no good. And so it's Toronto with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So for Toronto right now, Davion Mitchell is out there with RJ Barrett. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, then it's Shepard, and it's Bassey in at the power forward position. Ayton passes to Bassey, just 5 on the clock. Gets a hand on it, great positioning on the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Williams finds Levine. Over Barrett. And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Levine's got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Bulls trail by 16. All sorts of time. And the jumper is good. He's got 21.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barrett. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Williams misses. Toronto leading by 14. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Down low. Here's Ayton. Up and over Smith. And Ayton gets it to go.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Levine passes to Giddey. Looking to get it going. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Quickly is checked in for Shepard. Both free throws good from Giddey. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They led by as many as 18. Bassey, the pass to Ayton. Quickly against Levine. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Bulls trail by 14. To the inside, Carter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Barrett. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. And Williams drops them both. Here's Quickly. Here's Bassey. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Bassey's got 4 points this quarter.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Outside Carter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Williams finds Levine. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebound Toronto. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Toronto leading by 14. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Levine.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Levine. And so here is Toronto. A 12-point game. And Toronto calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck.
Headline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rakovic was going over with his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Davion Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic, the pass to Carter. Quickly with the rebound. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Assisted, Emmanuel Quickly.
The Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Carter. And here's Levine. Outside Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Now here's Mitchell. Quickly with the ball. He's checked by Carter. Carter against Quickly. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What a dunk by Levine. Looking to punish the defense.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Giddey passes to Williams. Goes back up. Rebound Toronto.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Bassie. Williams defending. Bassie can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Vucevic. Blocked! And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the whistle. Foul on Toronto.
Vucevic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Quickly against Carter. Quickly passes to Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Well, that's only his 1st turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Carter with it. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Carter. And here's Giddey. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Barrett. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barrett against Levine. Outside Giddey. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Quickly finds Barrett. Over Smith. Blocked. They get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
To the middle. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Quickly. Tries to break his ice. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. Barnes, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Carter. And the deficit down inside single digits. Carter's got 9 points now in the second half.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Pass to Vucevic. Carter against Quickly. Here's Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. And so Vucevic nails both of them. Now Barrett. And Toronto calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs, despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Up and over Carter. Mitchell misses. Bulls trail by 8. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Barrett passes to Ayton. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine in the paint.
Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Toronto leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Outside Barnes. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Bulls shooting around 53% in the fourth. And here's Levine. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They led by as many as 18. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Tries again, and it's in there.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Barrett against Levine. A minute 9 left in the final quarter. Is rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And for Chicago, they're shooting an average of 43% to the floor. Here's Levine. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, in a situation like this, you go to a proven scorer like Levine every time.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Giddy with a double team. Outside Mitchell. Barrett finds Barnes. And an intentional foul right there.
Javon Carter. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Toronto with the ball. And that's an intentional foul.
Zach Levine. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Chicago makes a noise one more time for
from deep Giddy.
Kids.
And no good. Outside Mitchell. And so Toronto takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.